you want millennials in your club? Why do millennials want to be in your club? And how do I get them to join? Question 1, what is a millennial? A millennial is between the ages of 22 and 37 years old. And the woman never tells, but let's say I'm somewhere in the middle of that age range. Who here is a millennial? Despite those numbers, we are in fact the largest generation of living adults in the United States. Yet somehow, in Rotary clubs all over the world, this is happening. See that little red part? That's millennials. Internationally, 6% of Rotarians are under the age of 40. Now some of you may be thinking, so what? Question 2, why do we even want millennials in our club? After all, we're just a bunch of selfie-snapping smartphone addicts anyway, right? Millennials are lazy, entitled narcissists. This image also refers to the me decade, but this is the cover of the New York Magazine in 1976. Baby boomers, this is about... We've always struggled to understand the generation that's ahead of us. And I'm going to tell you why we aren't so bad as millennials by using myself as an example. That's because, well, University of Michigan, majored in music, studied abroad in Australia, finished in 2009. No jobs in the States. So of course I flew back home, moved into my parents' basement, smoked a bunch of weed, complained about the economy, did absolutely nothing with my life because I am lazy and entitled narcissist, right? I stayed in Australia, got a master's in journalism while working 20 hours a week, published my first article in a national magazine, interned at the Sydney Entertainment Centre, and taught music lessons on the weekends with Yamaha Music Australia. I got a job, created a social media division, and eventually found myself on a national tour of Australia, speaking on the importance of social media in business, all without my parents' help. Ended up in San Diego, did social media for Qualcomm, and then I left the corporate world to fulfill my lifelong dream of teaching music. Now I run a music school, and I get to do what I love every single day. I'm also a city commissioner. I play the harp, and last November I performed in a solo piano recital. I'm on 8 Rotary committees. I've been to South Africa, facilitated Rila. I read with kids once a week at our local elementary school. The point is, we are not all lazy. We have fresh ideas about the direction and future of Rotary. We can help you navigate the ever-changing world of social media and technology. Use us as an opportunity to bridge the generation gap. And to be quite frank, the survival of your club depends on us. You aren't going to be around here forever, unfortunately, and you need younger members to take your place. Question 3, why would millennials want to be in your club? Easy. Networking opportunities, career advancement, personal growth, relationship building, fun and fellowship, continuing education, giving back to our communities, and leadership opportunities, just to name a few. Honestly, it's an easy sell. Except it's not something that millennials want to buy with money that we value a lot. Which leads me to my next question. How do I get millennials to join? Consider time and consider money. We're VPs. We're one client away from becoming partner. We're entrepreneurs. Couple this with family life. We've got babies, toddlers, diapers, teething. Young families plus peak of careers does not equal time. So be flexible. Child-friendly mid-morning meetings for young moms. Happy hour, late-night meetings for the career-driven. Collaborating with other clubs to increase service opportunities. Be flexible. And cost. Housing prices are outpacing wages. More than 80% of us have student loans. The average price of a one-bedroom apartment in San Diego is $1,968, minus higher in Coronado. Consider free ways to serve. Not just $100 per ticket wine tastings or $300 golf tournament sponsorships, on top of our $350 dues and weekly $30 lunch tickets and the $50 pledges to the foundation and the $25 speaker fee that luckily my wonderful club took care of for me. Give us free ways to serve. Think local. One of my favorite projects is the school beautification project. It was free, it was local, and I saw immediate impact. Pulling weeds at a school 3 blocks from where I live, where my piano students go to school, where someday my kids will go to school, that I love. I can walk to the event. It's free. I pull some weeds, I socialize, and I leave the event seeing the difference that I've made. I feel good about myself. And you know what? I post that. We post selfies. We post pictures of our engagement rings and our babies' first words, first steps, first laughs. We post it all because we want the world to know what we're doing if what we're doing is good. And Rotary is good. Rotary has everything that millennials want. Networking, socializing, giving back to the community. Let's use the narcissism to our advantage. Millennials expect immediate access to information in real time. We don't read, we skim. We don't search, we scroll. We don't look, we glance. We spend about 2 seconds on each item in our feeds. We have a device in our pocket that's capable of accessing almost the entirety of information known to man, and we can get it within seconds. According to Rotary International, the #1 reason why people are leaving is because of time and money. And, in my opinion, it's the #1 reason why people aren't joining in the first place. So how do you get millennials to join your club? Sell it. Use social media, alternate meetings, word of mouth, membership growth committees, flyers, flexibility, lower costs, alcohol, whatever it takes to get our attention, because we will make it worth your while. But what do I know? I'm just another millennial. Head straight to the source at rotary.com, rotary.org/membership. Thank you.